What is not gross, Terry? Tell us what is not gross this week.
We're going to talk about top 10 favorite sandwiches.
And before Terry gets started, because I do this to him every week,
But not yet.
we've had this idea for 6 months, and we haven't. We have this. This one has been on the list a very long time, and
And
is promises to be highly controversial.
it is
Because
yeah.
if there's a sandwich with a men's name that has sauerkraut and all sorts of nonsense, pumpernickel and rye
It
bread
could
on
have a
this list,
lady's name.
I might walk.
All right. So let's set this up a little bit. So,
Okay.
like you said, we've been talking about it. But once we started making the list, it's like, okay, how do we separate sandwiches? By the meat, by the bread, by the cheese? Then we ruled out hamburgers, we ruled out hot dogs, had a big open face discussion, and we just had a list and you just had to deal with what it is because that's how things work. Why don't we go to number 10
Hold
and let's
on.
go ahead and piss some folks off real
Hold
quick.
on, hold on, hold on. In a loud and clear motherfucking voice, a hamburger is not a sandwich. We can do top 10
A
burgers.
hot dog is not a
We
sandwich.
already did
Hot
top 10
dog.
burgers.
And a hot dog. No, but we can do top 10 burgers like gourmet or
Can.
something.
Yeah, I don't.
Like do you go to Rock and Robin or whatever it is with the
Red
Red
Robin.
Robin, and they put the egg on it? That's top shelf
Oh,
burger.
that's great.
Sorry.
That's what-
So good.
If there's a burger with an egg on it, that's the one I'm getting. Every
Seriously,
time.
you
So
need to
good.
stop.
Every
So
So
time.
good.
wrong.
Also, hot dogs. Just because there's bread does not mean this is a sandwich, people. Sandwiches can come in regular sliced bread. They come in hoagie rolls. They can come in what am I
Pitas.
trying? Pitas. They come in all sorts of things. A hot dog bun is not a sandwich unless you grew up poor in the 1990s like we did. But other than that, not a sandwich. Okay, not a sandwich. Now that I've said that, Terry,
All right, we're
show
ready.
us number 10.
Number 10 is going to go ahead and be another argument. It's the gyro.
What?
I went ahead and said it that way
You
just
said
to piss
first
you
of
off.
all wrong.
You know,
This Gyro being only a 10 offends all the Greekness in me. This is the greatest, yummiest thing ever. But to be fair, if you don't like lamb or beef, okay, not for you.
Yeah,
you
I
can get
go.
chicken. You can get
You can get a
chicken from
lot
the
of things.
the Arby's does a chicken one, and I know it's fast
Okay,
food. It's not.
uh,
No, hold on. Hear me out. It is so much safer than roast beef.
Over agrees.
but we're Greek. I mean, he's Greek.
So
it
right
makes
here in
sense.
Huntsville, we got
This
a
was
place
n-
called Big Papa Gyro, and that's how I say it, Gyro. I don't say
That's
gyro.
fine. It's
It's
better than
closer. It's not perfect, but it's closer. But that's what you're going to get from Alabama. And they've got a huge menu. And like I said, like you said, you can get many different meats here. But you at some point you just have to dive in, and whatever's in there's in there. But it's good.
Lamb, tzatziki sauce, cucumber, lettuce,
So here's the fun thing:
served with piping hot golden steak fries on the side.
you don't get lettuce because they don't have lettuce in Greece. So no lettuce. Forget lettuce. Okay.
So I picked a bad
Tomatoes.
picture.
Tomatoes, red onions.
Apparently, so did
Oh,
I, because
no.
that's definitely got lettuce in it.
Yeah, y'all are wrong. That's American Eatos. That's the problem.
Yeah,
Those are
that's a
not real.
gyro.
Yeah, that's a gyro right there.
Yeah, that's a gyro.
All right,
And
let's go. Number
I don't
9.
care what you say. I like the lettuce. I like the tomatoes. I like the red onions. I like the tzatziki sauce. Make mine with just a little bit of extra garlic so it's spicy.
See, I make my tzatziki sauce with sour cream instead of yogurt. So
Yep. I use Greek
Number
yogurt.
9, breakfast sandwich. And I think, yeah, she's not going to like this either. I mean, I'm thinking bacon, egg, cheese here. I mean,
So
this
like
could
I
be
flipped
sausage.
these because like breakfast sandwich was like my number 2 and the Yitos was number 1.
Oh,
And
not make my
this
list.
is going to be the inverse of your.
I totally inflated the Euros on this one, Allison. You could thank me and probably Bober and maybe you for them even being on this list. It sounds like
But we
breakfast
got
sandwich.
plenty of people voting now, so
Yeah.
that helps.
Breakfast
Fine.
sandwiches are perfection. You got to have that
Perfect.
nice egg, a little cheese, put some bacon and sausage
Although-
on it.
Let that cheese melt to that toast.
Oh
I
my
did get
God.
a breakfast sandwich at IHOP the last time I was there. I got the chicken and gravy sandwich, and it was phenomenal.
She loves
Why
it.
not biscuits
Great.
and gravy?
It was biscuits. It was biscuits, gravy, and chicken. Very good.
Mm. I was about to judge you because the only breakfast food you've ever eaten with us is biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits and it is. It's
Just-
biscuits and gravy with a piece of chicken on it.
Here's a food aside. So Taco Bell's bringing back their decades menu. Have you done any
From
of
the
that? yet?
90s, I
Speaking
about
of
Yes,
eating
but
with us,
they're.
I about
It's
text you
wrong.
both. I will
still
not be
don't have
there.
a chili cheese burrito.
well,
So
here's
what good
they
is
have
They got-
forgotten how to make a Mexi melt.
Crunch
I
Wrap
had
Supreme.
it the other day. It is not the same.
Oh,
Don't bother.
that's a shame. That's a shame. Okay, I'm glad you told me because I totally would have.
Yeah, the
So I'm not
tortilla's
going.
different. I mean-
Aw. That makes me so sad.
It's
You
a
know what
damn
doesn't make me
shame they
sad?
ruined that for you too.
Number
Yeah.
8.
Number 8,
let me get a Kleenex for my tears.
cheesesteak.
What? How is
Eh.
this not higher?
Is that your number 3? Is this
I
still
think
going
so.
inverse?
People love a cheesesteak though, legitimately. Like
There's some
you
good
get
stuff above
you
this.
get some pissiness and arguments over what belongs on this, if
Well-
it's real cheese or whiz cheese or whatever cheese. I mean, people freak out over this. This is
So
this is
I get into
controversial.
arguments because I don't like the peppers and onions in my cheesesteak. I like just.
Well, you're ridiculous.
I know,
I
and
only
I'm aware
recently
of this.
became an adult myself, and I started eating that stuff.
Well,
How is it that you all dine with me? That's what I wanted. Oh, that's right. Because we go to places with a big ass menu. That's
That's right.
how.
mhm,
And I get a hunk of meat
that's right.
and some cream spinach.
Yes,
some
I
great
always
bread.
get cream spinach and bread.
And a couple
Yeah.
old fashions,
And a
and,
couple of
we're
drinks.
good.
Oh yeah, I love it when they have some kind of pancake flavored old fashioned or something like that.
And if the old fashioned has the big ass ice cube in it, Terry is in heaven.
Oh,
He is in
yeah.
heaven. Just one. Don't give him none of that nonsense where you got multiple cubes. He wants that one big cube so that thing don't melt down.
That's right.
Fabulous.
Number 7, hot chicken.
Ooh.
Nashville hot chicken. Let's go ahead and say
It's
it.
popular.
Hot
Yeah,
chicken
it's
sandwich.
I've
yeah,
never
it's
had one.
popular. So chicken sandwich is safe at almost any restaurant, fast food you go to, be that Chick-fil-A, Zaxby's, Hardee's, McDonald's. If you can tolerate a chicken sandwich, safe.
Popeyes.
Now, the reason I meant Popeyes, the reason I mention that is because now, to Terry's point, everybody has in the South anyway. Maybe not up north where you're at, Allison. Down here, everybody has a Nashville hot. Everybody has a Nashville hot. So, yeah, Gibson's food coma. We took him to Connors, and he ended up with the same result there, Bober.
Yes.
I've been
And
to Gibson's another time.
I was gonna say we went to
Gibson's?
Gibson's in
So I went with
23,
Bober.
20.
And then a year
Oh.
later went with you guys. So
Gibson's, Ruth Chris, Peter Luger. We know how to party.
good
You
stuff.
just
Mm,
we know how to
Taco
party.
Bell.
Taco Bell.
Yeah. Only because I was hungry and I remembered why
And
I
it was
ain't
late
ate there.
at night.
I ain't ate there in 20 years. Always Waffle House. Don't judge us.
Always Waffle House.
Always
Great.
Waffle House. What's number 6, Terry?
Number 6 is the peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Of course it
Amazing.
is.
Not
This is
bad.
excellent.
perfection. This was my
Absolutely.
number 2 sandwich.
Although, what is this picture?
This is a toasted peanut butter and jelly sandwich, ma'am. The
Uh,
trick is little butter on the outside, slap it down. Peanut butter jelly, bread, butter. Peanut butter jelly, bread, butter.
You're
Bam.
ruining my peanut butter and jelly.
Triple
sandwich.
stack peanut butter jelly sandwich.
What about the
this?
mix together before you spread it on there?
This
How about
No,
that?
what?
is the
What
way.
is wrong with you?
I
I'm
was a
just
big
asking a question.
I was a big fan of Goober, where you got to mix it together. You got the
Oh.
peanut butter and the jelly. Also, I'm a big fan of crunchy peanut butter. Don't give me none of that nonsense with the creamy peanut butter. I want the crunchy peanut
How are
butter.
we
Oh
friends?
boy, wow.
Crunchy. I told you we were going to get controversial
How about,
about sandwich
So
choices.
bad.
how
What
about
I
the
really
peach
don't understand-
squeezable?
That's fine too. I don't understand why this is only number 6 on the
Yeah,
list.
I don't
So
either.
that's where I
I'm
don't
very
get.
interested to see what's ahead of this because this to me is perfection. So let's go.
If it's your
Number
damn
5.
Reuben, I'm throwing a tantrum.
Yeah, it is.
French dip.
Okay, I love this. Love this
I
sandwich.
love a French dip.
I have
Love
a
good French
great recipe for a French dip where you
Oh.
get the pot roast, you get the roast, and you
Oh, so
and you
good.
pressure cook it, and then you shred it, and you cook it in wine and
Oh,
au jus and
that
chicken
au
beef
jus
stock
is
and oh yeah,
amazing. I'm
and then of
hungry
course
now
the
looking
pepper
at this.
and then
Me too.
toast it, broil the bread.
I picked a bad week to go on a 3-day crash diet.
I know.
I'm
Really.
right in the middle of it. And
What
I'm
were you thinking, Terry?
starving.
Oh, my
Mm.
father
I'll tell you what I was-
agrees. My father loves him some French dip.
I'll tell you what I was thinking later.
All right, let's go.
Number 4 the Italian.
Again.
And I did not have this on my list.
Really?
Yeah,
I did.
So you're a communist, is what you're saying.
I guess I am.
Now I do not. I will tell you this. This is
Yeah,
some place
Reuben
that
was number one. No,
this is
kidding.
this is Allison and me agreeing. Italian is a great sandwich. Got to have the salami, the pepperoni, the ham, maybe a little bit of bruschetta, something else.
Mm-hmm.
But on this particular sandwich, no lettuce. Give me spinach.
Ooh, okay.
No lettuce. Give me spinach. Because I know traditionally it comes with shredded iceberg lettuce. I don't want that. Red onions, nice tomatoes, good banana peppers, black olives.
I hate
Put a little
shredded
put a little oil and vinegar on it. A couple pieces of cheese. Close that bitch.
oil
Let's
and
eat.
vinegar.
Oil, vinegar, salt, and pepper to me
Yes.
are required on a good Italian sandwich.
That's
Now-
my statement to them at Subway. What else
Yep.
do you want? Oil, vinegar.
Oil, vinegar, salt, and
Salt,
pepper.
pepper.
Hit it. The other, and I used to work at Subway, so that is not an uncommon order because that combination
Yeah.
on the vegetables, it done correctly, it does set it off. The only question is, do you toast it or not? Now, I don't toast an Italian,
No.
but the cheesesteak, yes.
Yeah.
The
Meatball
dip,
sandwich, yes.
the meat,
This,
the
no.
the roast dip, the dip, absolutely.
absolutely.
I'm going to toast all of those. This is a cold sandwich to me. And again, Terry, to your point about categories, hot sandwich, cold sandwich.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
Peanut
Open
butter and
face,
jelly.
Regular.
peanut butter jelly to me can go either way. You can put it on bread or you can put it on toast. In this case, I only want it cold. Only
Okay.
cold.
I'm going to throw this in there before we get to the next one. Back to Subway. What's your order at Subway? Because I get a club and I put cucumbers, oil, vinegar, salt, pepper.
Weak.
I get an Italian. I get tomatoes, onions, olives, extra pickles, cucumbers, oil, vinegar, salt, and pepper.
So I'm gonna get. I have multiples because I worked there, but typically it's the BMT. That's Genoa salami, pepperoni, ham.
What did you just call it? Genoa?
Genoa. What? Correct the
He was at
pronunciation.
Subway in the South.
I know it is Genoa.
Yeah,
but-
I call it Genoa.
It's all good.
But anyway, those three meats, provolone cheese, and then spinach, tomatoes, cucumbers, pickles, onions, black peppers, banana peppers maybe, or jalapenos depending on salt, pepper, oil, vinegar.
Yes, Bober, yes.
Yes, extra pickles is correct, sir. Always. And dill pickles. Don't
Always.
give me none of that sweet pickle bullshit.
No,
It's
that's wrong.
dill
That's just
pickles.
wrong.
Yeah, dill pickles. Mount Olive pickle plant, 12 miles down the road from the house.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Can we go visit?
Yeah.
Oh,
And they'll even give you a jar. You can go on a tour and everything.
Let's go.
That's
All right.
hilarious.
Next.
Unless you speak Spanish, you won't be able to talk to 90% of the employees, but we can go.
Like it's a
And yes, bread and butter pickles suck.
Absolutely awful. Always buy Mount Olive, support local, and they buy cars from me. So, number 3,
look at
Terry.
that.
number
If it's,
three
if it's a Reuben,
Better be.
barbecue meat sandwich, pulled pork,
And we
chicken,
almost
whatever.
left it off the list because I took it off.
I had one of these. I didn't have a sandwich. I
I
had
know
barbecue.
Alabama loves this. Yeah.
I had pulled pork and coleslaw Saturday. You know, it's Terry can tell you about this too, Allison. Down here in the South, we love our fundraiser plates.
Oh
Church
yeah, no.
plates,
We have those
Fire
here,
department
too.
plates,
Yep.
school plates,
Yep.
and damn it, you better shuck out that $12 per.
Absolutely.
Get your plate. The barbecue was a little dry this past week, and what I mean by that is the meat was fine, but there won't hardly any sauce on it. Now I don't particularly care for Southern barbecue, so it was okay. But I will put all the coleslaw on it, and then I mix it up. That's how I eat it.
Okay.
So.
Nice.
That's how I eat it. But yeah, this to
Yeah, I'm a
me,
fan.
I know you can get a brisket sandwich, Terry, but to me, when I think barbecue sandwich, I think pork.
I think
That's
pulled
just me.
pork.
I think pork.
personally love barbecue pulled chicken sandwiches, because I have an issue with fat, so sometimes the pork can get in the way of that. But
Yeah.
these are phenomenal. I love the combination. See, now for me though, I don't like coleslaw. I like the French fried onion rings, the skinny ones.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
The
give me some of
straws,
those. Yep,
onion
the
straws, isn't
yeah.
that what they
Oh,
call
yeah.
them? Yeah.
Give me those on top of my barbecue meat sandwich. I am a happy girl. Or
Well, like
raw
I
red
said,
onions.
From here until the end of school, I'm gonna have ample opportunity to buy some barbecue pork sandwich.
Yay! All right.
All
All right,
right.
we're running out of time.
Number 2,
We're fine.
the meatball
Oh,
sandwich.
I love this. Number
Classic.
This
So
used to be my staple at Subway. I would get the meatball
Same.
sub over and over again.
Same.
So you asked toasted with cheese. Give me peppers and onions, black olives, and sprinkle the Parmesan over the top, and let's call it a day.
So this one I get nothing on except for extra cheese.
I know a lot of people, and I've tried it, and it's fine with me, but I wouldn't eat it this way all the time. There are people that'll put just a little bit of mayonnaise, like one
Stop!
over each side of the bread,
Really?
and they love it.
Why
They
are
love
you
it.
ruining a good sandwich with mayonnaise?
I'm just-
I don't
That's
think
nasty.
it
telling
needs
you.
anything. I mean,
I agree.
think
I don't
the
think it needs
meatballs
anything.
and
I
the
think
sauce
it's
and the
great
cheese
as it is.
are what they need.
Bober
So
says
we do a
it's
meatball.
He's
pickles and
putting
olives, so
pickles
he's
and
wrong.
olives on this
Nope.
meatball.
No.
So
I
can't
do-
see it.
I
just saw it.
I do a meatball here at the house, but I do a stuffed meatball. So I actually put the
Jesus.
cube of mozzarella cheese
Oh,
inside the combination of the beef and the pork with the breadcrumbs and the
that
egg,
sounds so good.
and I stuff them, and then I cook them in the crock pot, and then I let the sauce cook and all that, and then we make sandwiches out of them on just good old Italian bread.
Love it. Please tell me number 1 is a Reuben.
It better
Oh.
not be. I will.
Really?
Oh, good.
Oh, damn.
You're going to be shocked, but not really, because number 1 is a grilled cheese.
Oh no, this makes me happy. This was in my top 3. Absolutely.
I think that nobody picked grilled cheese as number 1, but everybody had
Everybody
in
put it in their
top
top 5. I would agree with that.
I love a grilled cheese. So when I used to
Yeah.
smoke, this was my go-to snack. Get me the extra thick wheat bread. Wheat bread, I know. Don't judge.
Mhm.
I'm still trying to be healthy, even though I'm fucking high
alright.
as a kite. So extra thick wheat bread, fresh cheese, and then you cook 4 pieces of bacon. Put the bacon
Oh.
on. Add dill pickles. Then make the grilled cheese.
Holy
Okay.
cow.
That's
Okay.
a super sized grilled
is.
cheese.
My
So-
go-to is just mozzarella cheese and
The
then a tomato
other-
soup with it.
The add bacon. See, George gets it. Add bacon. The other thing is, don't use butter. Extra mayonnaise on each side of the bread. And I recently learned this, and I'm a
I heard
cook. You
about
guys
this.
know I
I
can
haven't
cook.
tried this. Yeah.
Duke's mayonnaise. Sub it as the butter. The crunch and the taste and the flavor of the grilled cheese is fantastic.
So let me ask you this: I am not a mayo fan. Would I still like this?
Yes, because you can't taste the
You
mayonnaise.
can't taste. Yeah, because
It's
that's what
cooked-
happens. Like
it's
I
cooked
use
off-
mayo in like
it's
my
your-
chicken salad and things like that, but a small amount, so I don't taste it too much.
It's your fat, so it's cooked off on the
All right,
bread
I'll
instead.
try
So
that.
it has the same effect as butter does on this
Okay.
particular
I am
sandwich.
gonna try that. Yeah. Like Alex Wheaton says, grilled cheese and tomato soup. The freaking
Keep the
best.
tomato soup, Alex. Wherever
No,
go away with that.
I
Go,
love
go on,
tomato
go on.
soup.
It's
Oh,
so
great.
disgusting.
I also
So
drink tomato
disgusting.
juice, and you think I'm nuts for that. So
Yeah, I do. Unless you were putting it in beer or a Bloody Mary when I was a
putting it in Bloody
practicing
Mary
alcoholic.
normally, yeah.
I do not.
All right,
Tomato
friends.
juice.
This was
Let
a
me
pretty
run
good
it
list.
down. Let's get away from that. Number 10, the Gyro. Number 9, breakfast sandwich. Number 8, cheesesteak. Number 7, hot chicken sandwich. Number 6, peanut butter and jelly. Number 5, French dip. Number 4, Italian. Number 3, barbecue meat sandwich. Number 2, meatball sandwich. And number 1, the grilled cheese.
And Carla says she's not a fan of the mayo method here.
Well,
And it might
Carla-
depend on which mayonnaise you use.
Yeah,
honestly.
Carla is wrong
Yeah.
because here in the South we believe in Duke's mayonnaise.
Well,
Okay.
I'm more of a
Duke.
Helms guy. I'm just
Stop
gonna
it.
throw that out.
Stop. You do
I am
not
not
blaspheme on our show about
Yay.
mayonnaise.